What is God looking for? Coming to die to save us? Why would he go through all these things when we, as mortal as we are, keep disappointing him? If we read Revelation chapter 20, verse number 3, and I heard a loud voice from heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. God himself will be with them and be their God. All this while, what God is looking for is to take us back to the level where God creates animals, the sea and everything, and God gives it to Adam. And the way God wanted to name it is the way Adam named it. Adam didn't really have to go to God and say, God, what do you think I should name this animal? Adam just knew because he's been in touch with God. So he just knew what to do. He wakes up in the morning, he sees a woman, this is my wife. He saw a monkey and said, you are a pet. But what the devil is fighting from day one is to stop that communication we have with God. If you look at God, there is only one thing he has made that he calls his own. I mean, he has created the world, he has created everything. But when he came to man, he said, let us make man in our image and our likeness. So in other words, what God likes is what he wants you to like. If you have to look like somebody, then you've got to carry the person's image. You have to think like the person. You have to behave like the person. So how did man lose all these things? When sin entered the world, man began to depreciate. So God said, I want to dwell with man. I want to be able to visit man. Can you just imagine that man has fallen so much that we can walk past God and never realize that this is God? Whatever you adapt to becomes you. And Satan wants us to not become adapted to God. Let us take God casual. Let us take God anyhow, so that whenever we want to go to him, we are going to struggle. You see, God is always speaking. But it is up to you to know God. Now, if you know God, sometimes you also need to know his servant, so that his servants are those that will prompt you on certain things that God could be informing you about. A lot of us have God visiting us personally. God visits everybody personally. But the best thing God wants is a relationship with us.